Will Ford reintroduce the Falcon? According to Ford Authority, the term was trademarked there on May 12, 2023, by the Blue Oval brand. Although it is common practice for firms to maintain trademarks in order to safeguard heritage nameplates, Ford has recently been actively bringing back discontinued brands. Another former Australian moniker, Territory, would be available to a Mexican market Ford that wears the Falcon name. Will Ford reintroduce the Falcon? The Mexican Ford Territory. The Territory is the name of a new car that Ford is introducing to places like Mexico. It is based on the Yusheng S330 SUV, which was exported by Ford's Chinese joint venture partner JMC. The Equator Sport is the latest rebadged Chinese SUV, however, this time it was co-developed by Ford and JMC. Powering the front-wheel drive SUV is a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. What Ford would use the Falcon nameplate for is anybody's guess. Will Ford reintroduce the Falcon? Introducing the Ford Taurus, UAE. Although Ford only sells the Mustang in Mexico, the company is well established in other passenger car markets, such as China and the Middle East. The Focus will continue to be sold in China and Europe until 2025. However, the Escort sedan, which was built on earlier Focus chassis and was only sold in China, has been discontinued. A new version of the Ford Mondeo, developed in China and sold in locations such as the UAE under the Taurus nameplate, is now available. Given that the Taurus was originally intended to replace the Australian Falcon at Ford, it's not hard to see the firm repurposing the Falcon name for a vehicle that is locally known as a Taurus. On the other hand, the Taurus is far fresher in the minds of Mexican consumers than the Falcon. South American Falcon. Although it was manufactured until 2016, the Falcon moniker was last seen in the US in 1970 on a base model of the Intermediate Torino, despite having a long and fruitful existence in Australia. Even up until 1991, Argentina maintained production of a variant of the first-generation Falcon. Along with the Chinese-made Escort and Territory, Ford has brought back another legendary name, Puma, for a Fiesta-based coupe that was in production from 1997 to 2001 and an SUV that has been in production from 2019 onwards. The iconic Bronco moniker was revived after a quarter of a century, and the brand remained faithful to its roots by being applied to a body-on-frame off-road vehicle. The Ford Bronco. It is possible that further names may be revived by the corporation. Rumor has it that a new vehicle from Ford, possibly the more athletic sibling to the European Explorer electric SUV, will utilize the Capri brand. This nameplate has been used in several contexts by Ford, including Ford of Europe, Mercury, and even Lincoln. Not only that, but neither of these cars will be coupes anymore. Thus it may be a rerun of a classic European war between the Opel Manta and the Ford Capri. A European competitor of Ford's that is now owned by Stellantis hinted at a possible electric SUV revival of the Manta nameplate.